Hello, Cajun Hydroponics. Let's fix this. Yeah, I know. My street has been shut down because I don't know, they had some down power lines or whatever. Um, so it has been pretty crazy. We got like, I think we got about 3 or 4 snowfalls. And hello, Free Handly Maid. Um, we got hello, Muddy Boots Gardener. Um, hang on a second. I'll put a link up so you guys can come up if you want. If not, that's fine too. So our power has been going out, in and out periodically throughout the day as well. Our street was shut down because we had some down power lines. There were some streets that were not even plowed yet. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I think we got like 3 or 4 snowfalls, and this last snowfall we got was about 18 inches. So that was on top of, I don't know, probably the 18 inches we already had. So how are you guys making it? Hey, what's up, Mike Dog? Nice to see you. I put a link up, so if you want to come up and join me on the panel, you can. I wanted to talk about, I'm going to do another live, and it's going to be my 500 subscriber giveaway. And I just wanted to chat like about, you know, the prizes and, you know, all that good stuff. So some of the prizes are going to be seed prizes. Some of the prizes are going to be garden tools. And then, you know, I also do some cooking things. So I'm going to give away some canning supplies. And I've got a lot of things in store. So I'm excited. Um, oh, you're about to get 10 inches. Yeah, we just got 18 inches. So, and it snowed all day yesterday, and it was still snowing this morning. So, yeah, we are we are snowed in. We are snowed in. I had to fight to get in homemade cookies. Homemade cookies. How about that's a good idea. Hello, Virginia fruit grower. How are you today? Some butter cookies, huh? That's a good idea. I was thinking about giving away some apple butter that I canned. Good evening, Red Silo Homestead. How are you guys doing? Are you guys getting all this cold weather too? More snow coming in the early morning, Teresa. Teresa, where are you located? Are you in Indiana? I thought I might have, unless I'm confusing you with somebody else. But yes, butter cookies is a good idea. I was thinking I was going to give away maybe some apple butter that I canned. So, oh, Missouri. Oh, yeah, Missouri. Are you like near the Ozarks? I know that you guys had like a really bad ice storm, right? Send me one of those fish behind you. That's actually my husband's fish tank. He is really, really, really into like fish tanks and aquariums and stuff like that. Got hit with ice and snow again last night, more coming tomorrow and again on Friday. Yeah, that is, it's hard. It's hard when you don't get a chance to recover from the first hit. You know, you get a hit and then you don't get a chance to recover. Um, okay, so you're an hour away in Jefferson City. All right. Yeah, I know that I was watching, I watch, what is that channel I watch? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. They're in the Missouri Ozarks, but they had posted how they were, hit with an ice storm. Everything was covered in ice, and they were trying to keep the pigs. Were getting ready to farrow. It's cool to chat with you too, Virginia fruit grower. I am envious of you because all the trees that you get to grow there, that is the coolest thing. I wish. Chickens and geese are going to need snowshoes. Well, the geese are pretty cold hardy, aren't they? We still have geese over here in Indiana. I don't know if it's the Canadian geese, but 8 inches and very cold. Yeah. What kind of chickens do you have, Red Silo? I don't remember what kind of chickens you had. But are they equipped for this cold? I know that sometimes the what are they called? The combs and the wattles can get frostbite if you're not very careful. Trying to. So, like I said, I just wanted to talk about some of the prizes that I'm going to have for the seed giveaway. Um, I've got tons of seed. Hello, Blessed Two. How are you today? Easter eggers and how do you say that? Toulouse geese. So far, they're doing good, but getting down to 8 tonight, so we'll see. Wow. Yeah. So what am I planning to plant? I have a huge list. Let me turn this light on. I have a a really big list, and I probably don't even have room for all of this that I'm trying to plan to grow. But you know how we can sometimes get ahead of ourselves. I want to grow all the things, you know. Now, since I am going to be in the Shed Wars, I am kind of gearing towards like things that are going to get me, you know, some weight and some production and that kind of thing. You know, real prolific varieties of things. So here's my list. This is everything I plan on growing. This is not set in stone. All the greens that I plan on growing are bok choy, Swiss chard, kale. Well, now I have like 3 varieties of kale. I have a couple different varieties of Swiss chard, collards, turnips, mustards. I have a um, really good eggplant. I never grow eggplant because I don't like it. I only want to grow things that I know my family's going to eat, and I know that we don't eat eggplant. So, yeah, not growing that. But I'm growing tons of greens, the brassicas, you know, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, um, lettuce, herbs, peppers. I really want to focus on peppers because um, my family likes peppers. I like peppers. My husband likes peppers. Um, and I got some really cool peppers this year, like the habanada, the one that is a habanero without the heat. Yeah, I'm growing those. And I'm growing a pepper called King of the North. I guess it's supposed to be like a really big pepper. Of course, I'm going to grow some banana peppers and some jalapenos. I think jalapeno is probably the hottest I'm going to go. I'm not sure yet because I have a salsa blend that I might go ahead and grow. And that one is mixed with like Anaheim, cayenne, ancho, Hungarian wax, um, and some other ones. But it's like a mixture. It's like a blend, and it's for like salsa. So I probably will grow a mixture of hot peppers too. Um, beans definitely. Oh, I got Scarlet runner beans to grow this year, so I'm kind of excited about that. King of the North, yeah, I got those from Baker Creek. Um, I was looking for a really big pepper, and when I came across the King of the North, I was like, "Ooh, those are pretty big. I think I'm gonna go with those." They're more for like stuffing and stuff like that because I was thinking like stuffed peppers and whatnot. Plus, now that I got the pressure canner, I want to try to can a lot of things this year. Last year, I didn't get a canner till like after the season was over. And by that time, the garden was like done, and I didn't have really much to can because everything was done. So I did manage to do some apple butter and some apple jelly because I went to the farmer's market and I got a half a bushel of apples for like $10. So yes, yes, Red Silo, that was my plan for the King of the North to have for stuffing. Um, I was looking for I think it was Cubanelle peppers at the time when I was looking for peppers because I see a lot of people grow those, but they were out of them at the time. So I went ahead and I went with the King of the North. So, and I never see anybody growing them. So I was like, oh, King of the North, I'll try it out. At least, you know, I'll be growing something that somebody else is not already growing. Because that's kind of a thing, you know, you don't want to just be growing something that everybody else is growing. I want to grow like different stuff. I want to grow things that not everybody's growing. So, King of the North is on the list. Scarlet runner beans. I am excited for that. I watch Masilla on Learn to Grow, and she's pretty awesome. If you guys don't know her channel, she's really cool and really nice lady. But she grows scarlet runner beans, and they are so pretty. They got these beautiful flowers on them that attract all the pollinators, and I'm ready for that. I'm ready for pollinators. Forget all this snow. I'm ready for pollinators. I miss pollinators. Hello, Hickory Croft. You know, I couldn't figure out what time you guys were going to go live today, and I didn't want to overlap. So this was kind of like a whim that I just decided to do. I don't go live very often, and it's usually when I'm doing a giveaway. So I decided to just go ahead and hop on, and I just wanted to chat a little bit about the things that I'm going to be giving away for the giveaway. So I have been meaning to do my 500 subscriber giveaway for a while now, because I think I'm almost at 600 now, and by the time I do my 500 giveaway, I'll be at 600. But I was working on a beginner gardener series, and I wanted to finish that first before I went ahead and did the live to the giveaway. And I was also, hello, Craze Family Homestead. Nice of you to join us. So yeah, I wanted to talk about some of the prizes that I'm going to give away. I'm going to schedule the live probably once I figure out. Oh, you're gonna not going live tonight? Okay. I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. Well, I'll be praying for you. I hope you feel better soon. It's not fun when you're not feeling well. I know that. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on and talk about some of the prizes that I'm going to give away for the 500 subscriber giveaway. But I have to kind of figure out, like, because I don't want to overlap on anyone else's live, or I know people have like set days and things like that. Wednesdays is a really busy day. I know that. Plus, the Shed Wars thing is going to be coming soon, so I want to hurry up and do the giveaway. I'm thinking like next Thursday, the 18th. I'm not sure. I did just put out a short though, and I need everybody to put in a guess. Hello, Gail. Oh, Gail, it's so good to see you. I hope your power is okay. Did your power stay on? I know it was going off and on. Has it stayed on since the last time? Power's on. Good. I'm glad. So anyway, I'm thinking like next Thursday, maybe the 18th, I might do it. I just want to make sure that I'm not imposing on anyone else's live times. The slot I had is great. Saturday at 5:30 is a great time. Saturday at 5:30, huh? And I noticed that like a lot of people don't really go on live Saturdays or Sundays. So I was contemplating, but I want to do it, when no one else is doing it. That's all. So anyhow, once like I was saying, the short that I put out today a little while ago, make sure you guys put a guess on that in those comments, because I will be taking whoever guesses the right answer from there, and they will be getting a prize. So that is one of the prizes that will be given away. You don't know anyone on Thursday? Okay. Hello, Donna J. Thank you for joining us. I was there, and a lot of people showed up at that time because there was no one on. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I looked before I decided to do this like spur of the moment live now. I looked to make sure nobody was on, and I was like, okay. And I couldn't remember, I couldn't find like, I have like set reminders for when people are going live and whatever, but I couldn't find like a tab or something on YouTube where I could see all my reminders. Is there such a thing? I thought there was. Like, can you see all of your reminders that you have, like for the week or for even just for that day? Because I know I had set some reminders, but I didn't see any where I could look at those. You're not doing a live, so that's open. Okay. Are you doing any lives on your new channel, or just not this Saturday, or just not now? So some of the prizes, like it says at the bottom there, some of them are going to be seed prizes, and I want to concentrate on companion plants, okay? Because I'm going to do a video soon on companion planting, because we're all starting to plan our gardens, right? So it's important to plan what, what with what. Just place an order for Baker Creek. Oh, oh my goodness, I'm the same way. I cannot watch people's seed hauls. If I watch a seed haul video, I'm telling you, I am right. Like, as soon as I'm done watching the video, I'm looking for the seed that I saw. Like, it's crazy. I'm such a seed addict. It's bad. And uh, good evening, Lulu. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Um, I am so, yeah. You can never, and I feel the same way. You can never have too many seeds. Every grocery store I go into, I buy seeds. I kid you not. Like, I can't go in Walmart without going to the garden section. I can't go into the Myers without going to the garden section. And it's bad because I might go to Myers twice, sometimes 3 times a week. And I'm always buying seeds. I always think like, oh, I need some more of that. Oh, I need some more of that. But in my defense, I did stock up on some more seed to, yes, I want to grow everything. And you know what? It's like somehow I feel like when I buy the seed, somehow my imagination feels like, oh, now that I bought it, it's growing already. Like it's in my garden since I bought the seed. And it's not reality, okay? Just because I bought the seed doesn't make it in my garden. So I have to make sure I have room for all this stuff. And some of this stuff is, it takes up a lot of space. So in my next couple videos, I want to talk about, one is going to be companion planting, and the other is going to be succession planting. So I think that's going, yes, I feel you. Did I lose anyone? I don't know, something funny just happened. Um, yes, saving things, saving seed is very important. Yeah, Gail, that's my goal is to do companion a video on companion planting, and also on succession planting. Okay, that way, if you don't have a lot of space to grow, like beginner gardeners especially, you don't want to start out with a bunch of beds and things. So what you want to do is start out with a few beds, And with those few beds, you can grow a lot of things. So for instance, if I have a bed, say I only have one bed, okay, I can plant as soon as I can radishes. Radishes are going to mature and I can harvest those in about a month, give or take, okay? About a month. And then right after I grow radishes, I can put like an early crop of potatoes in there, okay? And then as soon as I harvest those potatoes, I can put carrots in there. And then as soon as those carrots are done, I'm planting garlic to overwinter for the next, for the next year. So out of that one bed, I got radishes, potatoes, carrots, and then I will have garlic come the next June. So um, that way you are maximizing your space. And then not only that, but you're getting how many different harvests. So I want to concentrate on that. And some of the seed prizes that I have are companion planting. So I'm calling them the companion collection. So those will be things like the Three Sisters Garden. I don't know if anyone is not familiar with the Three Sisters Garden, but corn and potatoes together, huh? Corn and potatoes. I wonder if that goes together. There's so many combinations and there's so many different companions, but then you also have to be careful of things that don't go well together. So yeah, so the companion collection is what I'm calling it. And those are going to be things like the Three Sisters, yes, the corn, the bean, and the squash. So that'll be a prize that I'll be giving away, is a companion collection of your choice of the beans, the bantam corn, and then black beauty zucchini. I think that's the squash that I have for that one. Um, so that'll be a companion collection. And then another companion collection is the tomato basil collection. And that's going to be tomatoes, basil, and beans. All those three things can go together. So the tomatoes, the basil grows short and it'll, the basil helps tomatoes, and then also the beans help tomatoes because the beans put the nitrogen back in the soil. So that's a companion plant. Where the potatoes will keep the soil from drying out and help to keep moisture in the soil. Okay. Hello, Pit Stop Garden, Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. Monty's in motion. Hello. Oh, don't be sorry. Thank you for listening. I often do that a lot too. I'll be making dinner, or Twin Brooks Acres. Hello. Can't stay but for a few minutes. Well, thank you for stopping in anyway. I appreciate that. Yeah, so then another combination would be the Salsa Garden. A lot of people always grow a salsa garden. So I'm going to give cilantro, bunching onion, your choice of a tomato, which is going to be either the Roma or the beefsteak, whichever one you want, and then the hot pepper mix. The hot pepper mix is a mix of jalapeno, cayenne, ancho, Anaheim, and Hungarian wax peppers. So that would be the salsa garden. Then there's the beans, peas, and cucumbers. So we got the choice of a bean. I've got a few different beans. I've got what is it called? Did I write it down? They're called, royalty purple beans. I thought they were interesting. So the royalty purple, you can do the Kentucky Wonder, you can do a top crop, or I also have a yellow wax bean. So I'll give you a choice of your bean. beans, peas is the Oregon sugar snap pea. That does really well for me, so I love those. And then the straight egg cucumbers. Now, all of those three can be grown together, so that'll be one companion package. Another one is going to be cabbage, sage, and your choice of beans. So the sage grown with the cabbage helps to ward off cabbage moths. So, oh, hello, Hidden Harvest Grow Lights. Thank you for stopping in. Are you talking about your peppers, Muddy Boots? Because I am really envious of those peppers. Straight eight cucumbers, yeah, they're really prolific. I got so many cucumbers last year from straight eight cucumbers. Very good, very good. Yeah, the Oregon sugar snap peas, those are really good. They do so well, and they're really prolific. And cabbage, did I say that? Oh, yes, the cabbage. The variety is going to be the flat Dutch cabbage, and then sage, and then your bean of choice. So you can do the yellow bean, you can do the, what is it, the royalty purple, you can do Kentucky Wonder or the top crop. So that'll be the beans. The royal purple beans I have growing with the peppers. Oh, so you got those beans. Okay, good. Yeah. And I also did some research on purple vegetables, purple things that you grow. They have a different type of nutritious benefit. So, like purple beans and purple radishes and purple tomatoes, purple vegetables have a different type of benefit. So, I will let you guys know about that as well. Oh, yes, I planted my Walla Walla onions as well too. And that'll be a option with the Salsa Garden. I have cilantro, onion, tomato, and peppers, hot peppers to give for the Salsa Garden. Now I'm giving the bunching onions because they will grow quicker. They won't take as long as a regular onion, but I will give you the option if you want a regular onion that I can give you a regular onion. I have the Walla Walla onions, and then I also have some sweet Spanish onions that I'm getting ready to plant as well. Purple vegetables have polyphenols. Polyphenols, yes. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, so purple vegetables are so beneficial. And I've got those purple beans, and I'm going to make those an option. Another seed prize is going to be a pollinator pack. Now, this year I am really trying to beef up the pollinators in my garden because I want to establish pest control. Okay, so I want the beneficial insects attracted to the garden so that I don't have to do so much pest control. It gets to be out of hand. And I'm telling you, last year I was so decimated with squash bugs and vine borers that I got no squash at all. No squash, none. No zucchini, no yellow squash. I even had two different varieties of patty pan squash, like the little circle scallop squashes. Two varieties of those, and I got zero squash from those. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to boosting up the pollinators in the garden. I planted out some bulbs in the fall, so I have gladiolus and something else I planted out there, but and then I sprinkled around some other seeds like the black-eyed Susan. I think I sprinkled around. There was another one I sprinkled, and I don't remember what it was. Yes, that is a big word. Getting started on homesteading. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So then I have, oh, the Pollinator Pack. So that'll be a prize. The Pollinator Pack is going to have the alyssum, sweet alyssum. Alyssum is part of the Brassica family, and although it's like a ground cover, it's a flower. It is edible. It kind of tastes like a broccoli or something like that. But the flowers are edible. They grow low to the ground, so they stay, fairly low, and they kind of cover the ground around your plants. Bachelor's button, Shasta Daisy, and then some autumn beauty sunflowers. And then I'm also going to throw in some zinnia and a wildflower mix. So that all of that'll come in one pollinator pack. Yes. The squash bugs were so bad this year, and I wasn't alone. I know a lot of people that were really decimated by the squash bugs, and it just was no relief. They were relentless, and they just did not give up. I could not recover. And you know what I did? I even did a succession planting. I planted, out in the beginning of the season, and when I knew that I couldn't save the plants, I had already started a succession plant of zucchini and squash. So when I already knew that those plants were not going to make it, I took those plants out and I put new plants in, and they took those out too. I got zero squash last year. This year, I'm not going to make that mistake. This year, I'm going to cover them really well with either the row cover, or I might buy a roll of, what's it called? It's called Tulle, Tulle, Tulle. And it's a fabric, it's like a mesh fabric, and it'll let moisture in, it'll let light in, but the bugs won't be able to get in. So I'm either going to get a roll of that, or I'm going to just use my row cover that I used in the fall. My neighbor's going to love me or hate me in a minute because I'm going through the Dollar Tree store and buy those boxes of wildflowers that go around the whole fence around my property. That's a good idea. I'm doing it too, though. I am like really beefing up the pollinators this year. Jules, thank you for coming in. Got to get them up early to beat the bugs. Yes. Or use the sevens on schedule. No other answer, really. The natural way stuff does not. So that's the whole reason why I want to try to beef up the pollinators in the yard. And they're not just pollinators, but just the beneficial bugs that will come, like ladybugs and praying mantises and different ones that'll come in, and they will eat those bad bugs. So I want tons of flowers around to be able to do that. And different flowers have a different attraction for the good bugs. And I don't know if I have it in front of me, but I had a list of the different flowers and which bugs that they were good for, but I don't think I have it in front of me. But definitely need some pollinators. So pollinator packs are part of the prizes that I will be giving away. Another seed collection that I'll give away is an herb collection. And I have 3 of those to give away, and one of them is going to be sage, basil, and lemon balm. One of them, yeah, it is hard. I can't remember them all, but there's like lace wings. There's, of course, ladybugs and different beneficial insects that you want to try to attract into the garden, because they will eat the bad bugs. The bad bugs. Yeah. And then herb collection, sage, basil, and lemon balm, chives, basil, and lemon balm, or oregano, basil, and lemon balm. Basil and lemon balm I really love. So I feel like everybody should have it. So I want to make sure that everyone who wins an herb collection gets basil and lemon balm. Another seed pack that'll be given away is going to be the quick crop collection. Quick crop. So that'll be things that are like 45 days or less. That you'll get a harvest in 45 days or less. So that'll include a radish blend, pak choi, the red amaranth, and a mescaline mix. If you've never grown red amaranth, it's kind of like a red spinach. It's really good in like salads, and you can cook it. It's very, very good, and it grows really fast, and it's a cut and come again too. You can cut it and it'll come back, and you can cut it and it'll come back. Yes, basil. I love basil. Basil's good for a lot of things. You can make pesto with it. You can dry it out. You can put it. I drink water in the summertime with. Oh, sorry, my phone's on the floor. All right. So anyhow, I drink water in the summertime with basil and strawberries in it. I know it probably is like weird, but um, I have a weird palate sometimes. Um, hang on one second. Make sure this wasn't an important call. Oh, that was my husband. Let me just make sure that he knows I got his message. So, another, oh, and then I have what I'm calling the, it's called the Giant Pack, okay? And that's going to have the giant red mustard, Ford Hook giant Swiss chard, and then Thousand Head kale. If you've never seen Thousand Head kale, look at it on the Baker Creek website, or maybe I shouldn't tell you that because I don't want to tempt anybody to go over to Baker Creek's website and buy more seeds. So don't do that. Don't do that. Just wait, and I'll show you the stuff on the giveaway, on the live on the giveaway. But anyhow, that's called the Giant Pack. And these kale leaves on this Thousand Head kale are bigger than I don't know what. But on the seed pack, it's the guy, and he's holding these leaves of Thousand Head kale, and they're bigger than like his torso. So I'm excited to grow some of that. I started some last fall, but I think I started it too late, and I didn't get what I thought. Um, I didn't get what I thought it was going to be. But then the Ford Hook Giant Swiss chard is the same way. It's a really big leaf. So you're planting a lot of marigold. I do have marigold as well, and I should probably put that in the pollinator pack. But marigold is really good at deterring pests. Hello, Devin. That's my nephew. Hello, nephew. You don't think you have any lemon balm? Okay, Amy, I have not sealed your envelope up yet, and something told me not to. I put a bunch of stuff in there, and I didn't seal it up yet. So I'll throw some lemon balm in your envelope today. Oh, I love lemon balm. So you dehydrate your tomato peels and then use it and basil in homemade bread. Oh, that's really interesting. I think I've seen somebody else that dehydrates their tomato peels after they are after they separate it, like canning, like making tomato sauce and whatever. And then when they run it through the machine, or the little machine that they put it through, and it separates the tomato from the seeds and the peels, and then they dehydrate the peels. That's really a good idea to put it in bread. Couldn't find lemon balm at all last year, and I didn't get it on time to order it off the internet. Okay, so I have a lot of lemon balm. So I really stocked up. I don't know if it was last year or like the beginning of this year, but yes, I will make sure that I make a note to put some lemon balm in your envelope. Zeke, stop. I know. Zeke doesn't like when I'm at the computer. He thinks, I don't know what he thinks, but he doesn't like. Anyway, all right, so the giant pack. So those are all of the seed combinations that I plan on giving away. And that's like 19 prizes right there. So aside from the seeds, I also have planned a garden tool. I'm not going to tell you which one because it's going to be part of the quiz, I guess you could call it. Seed organization, something to help with seed organization. I'm going to be giving away grow bags, 2 different kinds of grow bags, and you'll have a choice. Just plain regular grow bags, they're 7-gallon grow bags, or the kind that have like the flap that comes up that you can grow potatoes in, and then just like you lift that flap up and you're supposed to be able to just harvest potatoes out of there. I've never tried that, so I don't know if that actually works. Dehydrate it and run it through a coffee grinder. Yes, okay. Add it to anything you need to. Add a tomato flavor to. Also mix it in with milk and heat. Oh, tomato soup. That's pretty genius. Tomato soup. My husband loves tomato soup. I almost made tomato soup for dinner. So, where was I? Okay, grow bags. So the grow bags, it'll be a choice. If you win the grow bags, you'll have a choice of regular grow bags, or you'll have a choice of the kind that has the flap that lifts up. And they're both 7-gallon grow bags. So that will be a prize there. Canning supplies, because I wanted to try to give away things that relate to like the things that I do on my channel. And obviously I couldn't think of anything to give away for the rabbits. So I don't know. Everyone doesn't have rabbits. So I really couldn't think of anything to give away for pertaining to rabbits. Unless you guys want like rabbit manure. I'm telling you, I would be willing to send it. Rabbit manure is the best organic fertilizer. I'm telling you. You just look it up. It's better than chicken manure. It's better than any other manure well, alpaca's manure is pretty good too because that's a cold manure, but the dino kale, no, that's not the dino kale, Muddy Boots. That's a different kale. It's called 1,000-head kale. The dino kale is like long, slender, it's like long, slender leaves, and they're really dark green. The dino kale is also called like lacinato, I think it is like the technical name for it, lacinato kale. But yes, rabbit tea, rabbit compost tea, rabbit manure tea. Yes, I'm definitely going to be using that because I did just start a bunch of seedlings, and as soon as they get their true leaves, which some of them already have, you need to start fertilizing them. And I don't buy fertilizer. So I use my rabbit manure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the rabbit tea. And I'll water that in when I water my seedlings. If you want, I can send you rabbit fertilizer tea. You know, we'll discuss it, I guess. But it's an option. I'm open to it. So the canning lids and the Sure Gel, that's what I'm going to give away. This is Sure Gel. If you don't can or if you don't preserve, this is Sure Gel. And you need this to make like jams and jellies. So these are about, I don't know, anywhere from $3 to $4 each. And this is a 2-pack. And I will be giving away some canning lids. There's like a shortage, I'm telling you. There's a national shortage of canning lids. And I will be giving away, you have a choice. You can do the lids and the bands. Or if you don't need bands, you can just do lids. Okay? Now, the thing with that is when you're canning, you can't reuse your lids. You can reuse your jars, but you can't reuse your lids. It's a controversial subject. Some people do and some people don't, but you're not recommended. It's not recommended that you reuse your lids. 12 rabbits. Oh wow. I'm trying to refrain from doing that because New Jersey indoor gardener, I have missed you, girl. I have missed you. Muddy Boots is in here, and he is formerly micro farmer. If you didn't know that, because I know you've been MIA for a little while, so micro farmer is now Muddy Boots gardener, for your information. All right, so back to the ball canning lids. All right, so if you didn't already know, you can reuse the bands and you can reuse the jars, but you cannot reuse this little lid part right here. So I will give you the option. If you need the bands and the lids, you can do that. Or if you only need the lids, I have a pack of just the lids. So 8 rabbits. Yes, I saw that. And your rabbits are really pretty. I love your rabbits. They're nice and big and fat. I used a lot of the rabbit manure when I overwintered my beds, my garden beds. I amended them with nothing but rabbit manure and leaves. So, hello, TT's Urban Pantry. Nice of you to join us. Thank you for coming in. All right, so like I said, that'll be one of the prizes. It'll be the ball canning, the lids, and the Sure Gel together. So that'll be one prize. And you can decide if you want the lids with the bands or if you just want the lids, because I have a pack of just lids. All right, so that'll be one of the prizes. Oh, this next prize is I'm really excited to give this one away. For the Shed Wars community that is going to be participating in the Shed Wars, I'm going to be giving away a scale, and it's I seen a similar scale on 254 Nature. I think it's 254 Nature is her channel, but she has one like hanging on her tree, and she was weighing her produce like that. And I was like, wow, that's a really nifty scale. So I went to look for one, and I found one. So I will be giving away a scale, and it's like it's a portable scale, and it's got like a hook on it, and you just, whatever you put your stuff in that you're gonna, like your basket or your bucket or whatever it is you're harvesting in, you put your harvest in your bucket, and then you put it on the hook, and then it'll weigh it like that. So I will be giving away a scale for anyone interested, like, you know, my Shed Wars community or whatever. So thank you, New Jersey Indoor Gardener. Let's see. And then, oh, okay, another prize I'll be giving away is a soil tester. You know, those little testers that have the two prongs on them, and you just kind of stick them in your soil or whatnot. It's a 3-in-1, so I think it measures your pH, your moisture, and something else. pH, moisture, and I should have brought it upstairs with me, but I didn't. Anyhow, yes, I'm excited. I'm so excited for Shed Wars. It is going to be my first year, but I'm pretty competitive, you guys, and I love this type of thing. So, yeah. So a soil tester will be one of the prizes. And what else? Oh, I can't forget some of my favorite things. Coffee and tea. Okay. I'm going to be giving away a coffee assortment, which is like the little Keurig cups. It's going to be like a whole assortment of Keurig cups. I don't know. I think it's like a 40 pack or something like that. One of those because I love coffee. Okay, guys, I love coffee. I could drink coffee all day long. It's 6 o'clock and I'm not drinking coffee right now. I'm drinking tea. But I love coffee and I love tea. So I will be giving away a coffee assortment and I will be giving away a tea assortment. So, because I love those things so much. Oh, okay. That's the kind of scale I have for this year. That way I can weigh buckets at a time. That's what I thought when I saw that scale on her channel. I was like, wow, that's really convenient to have it like right there, you know, because then when you're out there and you're harvesting and you're trying to record and weigh and all that kind of stuff, then it's really convenient to have that kind of scale. So I'm going to give away one of those. Oh yes, coffee. Oh my goodness, coffee. I can't even talk about coffee. I love coffee so much, you guys. I don't uh, I don't drink coffee to wake up. I wake up to drink coffee. Freehandly made. I'm glad you made it back home. Okay. pH, moisture, and light. Okay. Jason gone with mama. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for bringing that up. I couldn't remember what the third thing was. I know it was a 3-in-1, but I couldn't remember what the third element was. And it was pH, moisture, and light. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see. You're going to love it because they won't let up on you. So bring your A game. They stay on me about my grass. Well, I have a ton of grass. I'm telling you that. I have a lot of grass. I live on almost 2 acres. It's 1 3/4 acres, so I do have a lot of grass. Yes. So, okay, we were finally able to track down chocolate mint. Oh, so we're growing that and chamomile for tea this year. Good for you. Oh, I have some chamomile. I should give some of that away. I should add that to the list because I have chamomile to give away as well. Thank you. Where are you at? I just shared your channel on Facebook. Thank you, Donna. And time for some fruit trees. You ain't lying. I need some fruit trees. I think I'm going to start with some fig trees. I think Chicago Hardy fig is a good one for my area because it is a cold hardy fig. So I saw, and I don't know. Rebecca says that she has some chocolate mint and that she would be willing to share in the spring. Red Silo. He has been looking for chocolate mint for so long, Rebecca, and I didn't see it anywhere. And you really can't buy it by the seed. Red Silo, did you find it as a clipping, as a cutting, or did you find it as a seed? Because I did not see it as a seed anywhere. And after we got off that live that day, I did look. I was looking for it, but I didn't see it. So I was wondering if you had found it as a cutting. CJM Farms, hi, how are you today? Are you getting any bad weather? We are snowed in over here. Best Yet Journey, hello. Planted 7 fruit trees last year. Do you know the growing zones are changing because of climate change? I didn't know that. Wow, but that does make sense. It does make sense. Started chamomile 2 weeks ago and it's just now coming up. Okay, I have to look at that. I finally got chocolate mint at Lowe's and a plant last year, but I couldn't find any the year before. I did see chocolate mint at my local nursery. My local, yeah, it's a greenhouse nursery. It was a Bonnie plant from Lowe's. Okay, yeah, because I don't see that as a seed anywhere. You gotta buy mint. Let me tell you something about mint. Mint is always got to be propagated because if you buy seed or if you wait for that plant to go to seed or whatever it is, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the same mint from the plant that you got the seed from. It's just something about the way mint, the plant is. You have to get it, you have to propagate it. Snow, more snow. Yes, I hear you because we just got 18 inches and that was probably on top of the 18 inches we already had. So I'm so done with this. I'm so done. I'm so ready for spring. I'm so ready for green grass and flowers and pollinators. I am so ready for all of that. Funny how is Texas getting snow? Right. They are without, oh, there's millions of people in Texas without power. Starting spearmint this weekend. Are you growing that from seed? I have a mint plant in my sunroom. It's 3 types. You're welcome, TT's Urban Pantry. But it's better for you to propagate mint and mint propagates so easy. You know how you can propagate basil if you've got the 2 leaves and the stem is in the middle, you just cut it like right below those 2 leaves. So you just put that in water and yeah. Oh, so are you without power, freehand made? I know that Gail said your parents have their water was froze up in Texas, right? Love Lady is in Texas. This is crazy, you guys. This is crazy. Someone can send me some mint. I will send you some mint, New Jersey Indoor Gardener. I will send you some mint this spring when it starts to perk up. It's overwintering right now in my sunroom. So it's alive, but it's not in its best condition. Let me just say that. Have some outside already under your trees and inside the garden beds. Okay. Oh, yes, Bessie Journey. This was like a spur of the moment thing. And I was just going through some of the prizes that I'm going to give away when I do my live giveaway for my 500 subscribers. And I want to make sure that you can be there because you are like my only moderator, actually. I should probably get some more moderators. So let me know if Thursday is good for you. And if not, what is a good day for you, a day and a time for you to be able to catch the live? They are having a hard time. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. The water is froze. And people in Texas, they are not equipped for that kind of stuff. They don't get that kind of weather and they don't have those kinds of emergencies. So you have power on day 8 of snowfall and you're over 2 feet now. Yeah, we got 18 inches from yesterday till today. We got 18 inches. So freehandly made. Okay, I will do that. Let's see. I wonder if I can do that. Can I do that in StreamYard or do I have to go into YouTube to do that? I wonder. I don't remember how I did it before. I think, okay, best yet, I will email you ahead of time just to make sure that you know. Um, the mod thing. I think I need to go to YouTube, right? To do that. If anyone wants to come up and join me, you're welcome to come up and join me. Chocolate, orange, and pineapple mint. Wow. Pineapple mint. Now I've seen that. I've seen pineapple mint and I've seen the chocolate mint. So what do you use the chocolate mint for? YouTube, click on my name and then choose mod. Okay. Let me see if I can do that right quick. What do you use chocolate mint for? I know that you were on a quest to find it. Actually, let me do that on my phone so that I don't have to. Hello, Beeheads Outdoors. Thanks for joining us. We're just chatting it up. Chocolate mint is good for aromatherapy? For tea, okay. Tea, I actually have a chocolate coffee creamer that I use, so I'm gonna check it out. Oh, you feed mint to the bunny? Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I know that rabbits are really, they really like herbs a lot. So, all right, let's see if I can get this moderator thing situated. Um, all right, where are you at? Free handly made. Add moderator. Free handly made is now a moderator. Okay, all done. Hello, Paragon Ridge. Oh my gosh, I saw your video. You are in the Arctic blast. I feel so bad for you guys. I mean, we are snowed in, and it was at one point, like my husband is a truck driver, and his semi is frozen. Like he leaves it running because otherwise the diesel will gel up. And he leaves it running just so that it doesn't freeze up. And even with leaving it running, the wind chill being below zero, like 25 below, the semi is not doing well, is not running well, and he has been home for like a week now because um, it's just that cold. It's just that cold. Thank you, Best Yet. I did get it. I did make her a moderator. Oh, you can make extracts for baking, huh? Okay. Snow cream. I tried to give my rabbits a snowball when we had our first snow, and Penelope was not having it. She took one look at that snowball. She hit it. She moved. She threw it off the thing that your cubby she's got. She threw it aside and then went and sat down and looked at me and winked at me. If you didn't see that, it's a short that I have on my channel. Penelope's first encounter with snow. It's super funny. Oh, you're eating dinner, Gail? What you eating for dinner? Chicken noodle soup? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um, so yeah. Did you see that one? That was funny. She is a handful. Oh, you got your road plowed? Oh, it is, thank God for the snowplow drivers because where, I mean, my issue is where are we going to put all this snow? We have plowed the driveway and plowed the driveway and plowed the driveway. And it is like, it's my daughter. It's beginning to like pile up and there's nowhere else to put it. So the way my driveway is it's a big long driveway, and then you got my garage and my husband's garage. So my garage is connected to the house, and then my husband's is directly across. But when you come down the driveway, like a row of bushes. So all the snow is being pushed and pushed and pushed against those bushes. But now it's like slowly creeping out to where when I try to come out of the garage, I'm running out of space to come out of the garage because there's so much snow. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't have pastures, so I don't know where else I'm gonna put the snow. And then the last time we got plowed, um, he was just kind of pushing it to the side of the driveway. But even that was a lot. It's just so much snow. It's just so much, and I think we're still gonna get more snow, even more. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, that's for sure. After all the snow, the grass will grow faster. Yeah, it will, and then we'll have mowing. And then my mower went out right at the end of last season. My mower went out. So I think we had one more cut that we needed before we were done mowing for the season. So we had to pay somebody to come out and mow for us. But um, yeah, now I have to get a mower for this season. And now's probably the time to do that because everyone's looking for snow blowers when I need a mower for next week. We have a snow blower and it's a really good snow blower. And thankfully we've had it for a long time and we just went and got it tuned up and it's good. Yeah, it's crazy. Now I need to get a mower before everyone's looking for a mower. Right now everyone's looking for snow blowers and I don't need a snow blower, I need a mower. And for a little while, I was looking for a mower, like a tractor mower that I could put a plow on. And I didn't find any of those. They're super expensive. So I was trying to find one used. I love to shop on like Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp and things like that. So um, I was trying to find one on there. I did find a couple, but they were a lot. Like the one, and I guess it's understandable. Like the one they want like 500 bucks for it, and I just don't have $500 right now. So I guess that'll have to wait. So yeah, I think I went through all of the prizes that I plan on giving away. Most of them are seeds because I love giving away seeds because I love buying seeds. So most of them are seeds, but then I also have the few things that are not seeds. The gardening tool is going to be a surprise. So, okay, thank you for stopping in, getting started on homesteading. Thank you for stopping in. I was looking at that comment and I was like, huh? But I get it. Yeah. I want to mow my yard again too. I'm so done with this snow. Oh, lightly snowing here again. Yeah, we're supposed to get more snow. Let me see. It is right now 18 degrees, but the real feel is 9. And it's going to snow. Oh, we're not going to get snow again till Sunday. So I guess we'll get a little bit of a break. But it's not going to be warm enough to melt any of that snow that we already have. So, yeah, because it's not going to get past like 20 all week. How are the rabbits doing? I moved the rabbits into the sunroom. And mainly that was because I wanted to be able to get to them. With all the snow outside, it was really hard for me to get out there and trudge through all the snow to get to them, to feed them and water them and everything else. And then with the temperatures being so low, um, their waters were just freezing, like within, within minutes of me giving them water. Good night, Donna. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, I moved them into the sunroom, and they're doing a lot better now. Well, I'm doing a lot better. That they're doing a lot better. So yeah, they're in the sunroom. They're fine, and I can check on them, and they're like right near me, and I don't even have to put a coat on. I can put a sweater on, and I can just go right there. So it's getting down to 8, and calling for no. Oh, ice. Ice is the worst thing because that causes a lot of power outages. When that ice piles up on the power lines and things, yeah. 15 inches overnight. Ah, expected Thursday. You had to work today? Oh no. Do you work from home or you had to get up and go out and work? Oh no. The kids had an e-learning day today. Same here. I'm sick of the snow. We're still in lockdown. I'm bored. The snow makes it worse. It does. It does. I want to start some more seeds, but I am waiting for some more grow lights. Yeah, I ordered 4 more grow lights. I ordered them on Amazon. They're like, oh, Backyard Gardener, hello. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so you move the rabbits into the garage. It's a hot mess. But so far their waters haven't frozen and they're doing good. So yeah. So many down trees and limbs everywhere. That's the problem with the ice. And ice storms are a lot worse than snowstorms because when that ice piles up on the power lines and stuff, then that's when people start to lose power and things start to get really bad. Oh, you had to get up and go out? I'm so sorry. That is so rude. Thank goodness for my GMC. Yes, I have a Tahoe, a Chevy Tahoe, and I love my truck. My husband keeps trying to take it from me. He keeps trying to convince me that I need something better. I need something newer. And don't I want something different? Yeah, that's code for he wants to get his hands on my truck. Lights. Oh, no, they're not. They're shop lights. They're, I want to say 4,000 lumens was what I ordered. I can look it up. It was a 4-pack for like $50. So I was happy to pay $50 for four. And they're 4 feet long. Four, say that fast twice. 4 feet shop lights. And I want to say that they are 4,000 lumens. It is great to see you, Backyard Gardener. How are things in Michigan? Are you guys getting as much snow as we are? We got 18 inches overnight. Simply Jan, hello. Thank you for stopping in. So does mine. He didn't want to drive his low Cadillac. I don't blame him. My husband's got my truck right now. But he has a dually, so he does have a truck. He does. He just likes mine better. I've had my truck now. It's a 2002 Chevy Tahoe. And I think I've had it for, we've been here now for 5 years. So I think I might have had it for the last 7 years. Maybe 7 or 8. I think I got it in 2012. All right, let's see what these lights are that I ordered. 10 inches, -7 degrees. Okay. Yeah, that's sounds like what's going on over here. But my greenhouse, I don't know if you guys can see that. My greenhouse is 22 degrees. The high today, it got 65 degrees in my greenhouse, you guys. It was 65 degrees in my greenhouse. This was a thermometer that I got from Menards. Menards is like my Home Depot or my Lowe's. A lot of people don't have a Menards, but I got this, and it has a sensor that you hang in the greenhouse, and it relays the temperature to this. So the bottom number here is the number that's the temperature that it is in my house, and the top number is the temperature that it is in the greenhouse. So it gives you the humidity too. So let me get this straight. This 38 is the humidity in the house, and this 8 is the humidity that's in the greenhouse. And it reaches pretty far too, because I'm in the living room and there's like a wall between me and the kitchen, and then there's, you know, the outside, and then all the way to the greenhouse. So, I mean, it reaches pretty far. Only one aisle of gardening supplies. Really? Wow. My Menards has a lot of gardening supplies. A lot. All right, orders. Let's see what this order was. It looks like I'm not going to get the lights till Saturday, which is fine because then I don't have to worry about plowing the driveway so they can get in. They are trying to figure out the details on these lights. 4,400 lumens. They are 4 feet long. and they are linkable, which means you can plug them into each other. This is what they look like. Oh, you probably can't see that. That's too bright. Nope, it's not going to work. I could probably bring it up and share the screen and all that other stuff, but I'm not going to do all that. I don't know, can I tried to turn the, no, it's not going to work. It's too bright. Anyway, you get a set of 4, and each set has the 2 lights. Okay. There are 4,400 lumens, and altogether they were $54.99. So not bad. And 5,000 kelvins. You know, there's kelvins and then there's lumens. So this was 4,400 lumens and 5,000 kelvins. And it's a 4-foot light. So I plan on bringing in my small greenhouse that I have. It's just the 4-tier greenhouse. It's really little. I plan on bringing that inside and then putting these lights on there so that I can start things like peppers and, you know, some other stuff. I still have other things that I need to start. Bought a cheap light off of Amazon a few months ago, my first grow light, and I'm so happy with it. It's a 4-light gooseneck, and it came with a mail away for a heat pad. It's been fun growing indoors this winter. It sure is. You know, this is my first year with grow lights. I never had a desire to purchase grow lights, but this year I went ahead and I did get some grow lights. My Menards had them for like $15, and I got 3 of them. No, 2 of them. 2 of them? Yeah, I got 2 of them to start with. And the reason why I went ahead and did that this year is because I plan on selling some seed starts in the spring. So, yes, I think these are LEDs. These are definitely LEDs. Yeah. We have those grow lights, does a really good job. We mounted them on a wire shelf rack for seed starts. Okay. Is that the lights that I showed you, or is that the lights that Canadian Proud has? The gooseneck ones. Zeke, what are you looking for? He's looking out the window. I think my husband is home, and that's why he wants to go out. He's whining. Now he's looking out the window. Yes, best yet. The more you know, the more you grow. Come to Zeke. Relax. Come to Louisville and check out Fresh Start Growing. Zeke. What is it? Come here. Come. Sit. Relax. Relax. All right. So the lights. You said you have those grow lights. Zeke. Sit. I guess he hears something out there. It sure beats the window tall and leggy. Yeah. Strong and stubby. I like them strong. I'd rather have them strong and stubby than tall and leggy. Yeah. Just came over and looked at the phone. Isn't that crazy how they hear the other animals? And then Zeke, what is it, boy? What is it? You see something out there? What's out there? You see something? Yeah? You watching? He's a puppy. He just turned 1. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Oh, the same lights that I bought. Okay. Okay, good. Good to know. That way I know that they are good. Because, you know, sometimes you can't trust everything you buy on Amazon. So, you all right? Good boy. You check it out? Did you check it out? Good boy, check it out. So yeah, he just turned 1. So New Earth Organics and Hydroponics for the best info and a whole lot of lights, free seeds and info. Okay. Yes, freehandly made. Please do that. You can post everyone's link in the chat. Everyone who has a channel, you can post those links. Go right ahead. I do not mind at all. Everyone in here has a great channel, and if you guys are not connected, then you should be. Only recommendation is make sure you can adjust the lights up and down. Keep things from getting leggy. Yeah, I don't move my lights. I move my trays because my hello Garden State Gardener. Thank you for joining us. So the thing is, I don't move my lights. I keep my lights at about 2 or 3 inches to start with. And I just move my trays because everything doesn't grow at the same pace. Some things grow taller and quicker and some things don't. So what I'll do is I'll put risers underneath my trays and then it'll bring the tray up, to the light. And then when it gets taller or when it gets longer, and then I'll just move the trays down. And then until they can sit, on the shelf that itself. But I don't move my lights. But yes, you do have to make sure that you stay on top of the distance that your seedlings are to the light. That way they don't become leggy. Thank you, New Jersey Indoor Gardener. Thanks for checking that out. It's my first time with grow lights, but I did do a lot of research. So, I'm familiar with how to do it and why to do it. I just never had, I never had a desire to get into grow lights and grow setups and all that stuff. Hey, relax. You're not going outside. Daddy will be in a minute. Relax. So, I know. So, I never had a really big desire to get into grow lights. I didn't want to have all that set up. I didn't want to have all that stuff in my way and find a place to put it all and set it all up and all that stuff. So what I would do is I did a video not too long ago about a bunch of different things that can go out before the last frost date. And that's basically how I would do my planting. I would just plant out. I don't have it in front of me, but peas, spinach, radishes, carrots, onions, Swiss chard, just to name a few. Those things can go outside before the last frost date. So like spinach can go outside. You can direct sow spinach. I think it's about 5 weeks before your last frost date. You can go and direct sow spinach. So I would never have a bunch of things growing inside. I would just do it like that. That way I don't have, pots and potting soils and things all taking up space. But like I said, this year, that is a good thing. Yes. Small fan to strengthen the stems. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to put my fan down there. Thank you, Backyard Gardener, because I knew that. And sometimes, we can know things and we just need a reminder every now and then. We can't remember it all, especially when we get up in age. And I'm telling you, If I don't write something down or if I don't put it in my phone, I will forget. If anybody wants to come up and join me, you are welcome to come up on the panel. Don't be shy. So yeah, I do have to get my fan down there. I think it's in the kitchen. I think I used it the last time I mopped the floor. But yes. Made a cool video on my channel, homemade grow tent with the Mylar foam roll and some tacks. Worked great. That sounds like the same thing that Muddy Boots just did. He made a grow box and he put the Mylar, you know, the thing that you block the windshield for the car, for when you block the sun out or whatever, that the visor. So he put that inside the grow box and then put the light in there. It sounds like my husband is snow blowing. He put the light in there, and he grew some Scotch bonnet peppers, and they look really good. So yeah, that was Muddy Boots Gardener. He did the same thing. Canadian Proud Get Outdoors. I am going to check out your channel. I saw that you had just subscribed, so welcome and thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all your support, you guys. I really appreciate it. I would love to hear Backyard Gardener. Bessie Journey wants Backyard Gardener to come up. No pressure, Backyard Gardener. But if you want to come up, you are more than welcome. Jan, you can come up if you like. Anyone who wants to come up is welcome. TT's Urban Pantry. You don't have to come up and stay up. You can pop on and say hello or meet everyone, meet and greet. So yeah, I plan on trying to sell some plant starts in the spring. And I want to try to sell things that everybody else is not selling. So like I had mentioned before, I like to grow things that not everyone else is growing. So like the King of the North peppers, I'm going to start some of those and probably sell some of those. I have some tomato peppers really? Tomato seeds that I'm going to plant. Red brandywine is one. What's another one? The giant pink Belgium. That's another one. I think I got some Abe Lincolns and some, I want to say black crims. Okay, ZZ. I get it. Yeah. Because normally when I'm on and I'm watching, I'm not dressed. I'm in my pajamas. Because are you looking for any seeds that I can send you? You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for comfrey. Comfrey. And I know it only comes like cuttings, but I need some comfrey. I don't have comfrey. I don't have comfrey in my garden, so I need some of that. He's watching Daddy outside. He's snow blowing outside, so he wants to go out there. Because I'm on a live right now and I don't want to get up.
Should I let him out?
You can let him out. Make sure he has his collar on.
Is that what he's got on right now? Yeah.
Yeah, but where's the controller for it?
Put it on.
Look in the back. You have comfrey indoor, New Jersey indoor gardener? You have comfrey? Oh, I need some comfrey. Yes. Okay, backyard gardener. She said maybe next time. Bessie at Journey wanted to hear backyard gardener, but soon enough, soon enough. I know backyard gardener will be back and she'll be doing her lives soon enough. Oh, it does come in seeds? Because I cannot find it. Is it hanging on the doorknob in the back? Look on the doorknob in the back. Zeke has a uh, shock collar. And I know that a lot of people might be against shock collars, but Zeke is a entirely different dog when he has his shock collar on. And it's not because I guess just go ahead and let him out. Turn the outside light on too. He'll be all right. So anyhow, yeah. So yeah, I put I know, Jan, Zeke was just barking. It's hard to calm them down when they get like that. But anyhow, Zeke has a shock collar, so, and I don't have, sorry, I was looking at this message. I don't have to ever shock him, okay? There are 3 settings on his collar, and one of them is just a beep. And if I press the button, it'll just beep at him. The other one is, here, let me see that. The other one is a vibration. It looks like this. So this one, it just beeps. And if I beep him, he'll come. And then this one is a vibrator. So if I'm beeping and he's not coming, then I'll hit the vibrator. And it'll give him a vibration and he'll know, okay, I need to get my butt over there. This top one is the shocker. And I'm telling you, I never have to use it. Never. But this collar has made a big difference in training Zeke. With that collar on, he is a different dog. Like he already knows. He's accustomed to the collar. And when he doesn't always have it on. So he just happened to still have it on. But when I let him outside, we don't have a fence. That just shows you how good this collar is. We don't have a fence. We are on almost 2 acres and we don't have a fence. We live on a main road and I don't have any issues with Zeke. So if you are looking for a way to train your dog, or if your dog is in need of training, I would recommend that you have a collar for him. I can send you some comfrey when it comes up in the spring. You may have to remind me. Oh, thank you. You guys are great. I've been looking for it, but I could not find it. Josh and Doris Artman, thanks for joining us. Hello. Sold a lot of basil pots last year. Okay. Yeah, basil is something that like everybody buys. Yeah, it's not expensive, TT. It's not. And I'm telling you, it's life-changing, and your dog will respect you with that collar on. Those collars are great. Yes, they are. Am I back, guys?
Because you try to fight back when I got him like this.
Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me.
You try to fight me enough.
Okay, good. My router just reset on me, and I think it's got something to do with them down at the corner working on the power lines. So I missed a couple people who came in while I was frozen. Oh, Red Silo. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. What's the one thing you're excited to grow this year? Wonderland Acres, thank you for coming in. Blessed too, thank you. I just want to say hello to anyone who came in while I was frozen. Oh, Dave's Mule Train. Hello. How are you? Okay. Thanks. That's my husband's tank. There is a super cool cleaner shrimp. Yeah, it's so cold I froze. Tell me about it. There's a super cool cleaner shrimp in there. I have a video that I took of it, and I'll probably post it, but I'm not sure if I want to make it a short or if I just want to make it a video. I think I filmed like 10 minutes of him the other day when he came out to eat. All right, so what was that question? One thing, okay, there it is. What's the one thing that I'm excited to grow this year? I'm excited to grow scarlet runner beans. Scarlet runner beans. I'm excited to grow those. For one, they have beautiful flowers and they attract a lot of pollinators. So that's one thing that I'm excited to grow. I'm also excited to grow. You saw Zeke. Yeah, he was just over here. He was barking a minute ago because he was up in the window. Excited to grow long beans. Are those like those super long, like noodle beans? Are those the ones you're growing? Hello, Drops. Nice of you to join us. Yes. Okay, so you're growing the noodle beans. All right, that's exciting. I'm excited to grow the scarlet runner beans. Yes, I am. And the purple ones. I think Muddy Boots said he has the purple ones growing too. I'm not going to start the purple ones yet because they grow fast. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. But hello, Betty Randall. Thank you for joining us. Let you see the mug. That's the mug. And it's mint tea. What's it called? I don't remember which mint it is. I have like 4 different mint teas that I like. So Jicama. Yeah. I don't think I can grow jicama here in my growing zone. I don't think I would be able to, it would be able, I don't think I'd be able to grow. It's not, I don't have a long enough growing season. Even with all of the like extensions that I could try, I just don't think I'd be able to pull it off. Excited to grow hot peppers this year. I won some on YouTube a few weeks ago and I've never grown them. I don't like spicy stuff, so will be my summer of spice. You can pickle them. If you don't like them that like really spicy, you can pickle them and it'll kind of tone it down a little bit. It won't be that toned down, but depends on what kind of spicy pepper it is, you know. spicy peppers have all kinds of levels of heat. So just got internet and cell reception back after losing it for 4 days. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, at least you did have your power, thankfully. I could do without internet and cell phone as long as I have power. I would hate to have to go without power, though, because then you start losing heat and you can't cook and things just start to get out of control at that point. Excited to grow for the very first time. Yes, freehandly made. Keep that excitement. Even when you are in the midst of your growing season and everything is not going right, still keep that excitement. Because where one thing ends, another one can begin. So if you're not successful growing one thing, get it out of there and grow something else. You have to figure out what is going to grow well for you where you're at. So don't ever lose your excitement, because growing and gardening is a forever learning experience. I'm always learning. It's like what I say, the more you know, the more you grow. So as long as you know, do your research. Don't take everybody's word for it, because what works for me might not work for you. Jicama, 150 days? My gosh. I think I only have like 100 and what? I might have like 180 days in my growing season. But out of those 180 days, those aren't all hot days. So out of those 180 days, I think half of that time is where I could, get hot. Doesn't jicama come from like Puerto Rico or somewhere tropical, right? Indoor greenhouse now. Otherwise, I won't be able to grow it either. Yeah, I don't know. That'll take up too much of my attention, I think. Trying to babysit that and make sure that it, has the right temps and stuff. Art of Creation Homestead. Gonna have a package coming your way when the snow stops, even enough that I can get to the post office. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. It is crazy weather across the map. Pickled, okay, thanks. I like mulberry jam with our trees, so maybe a spicy jelly. Yes. That TT's Urban Pantry made a jelly. I can't remember what she called it, but it looked really good. And I think it was called Festive Jelly or something like that. But yes, you can definitely make jellies. Excited to grow cantaloupes and honeydew melons. Oh, you're going to do good. You grow them watermelons like ain't nobody's business, okay? Backyard gardener can grow some watermelons. So I know you can grow some cantaloupes. Did you grow some cantaloupes last year? I thought you did grow some cantaloupes. Did you get any cantaloupes off of there? I thought maybe you got a few. But honeydew, I know that's a new one. But if I'm not mistaken, I think you did grow some cantaloupes last year. You never know a plant until you kill it 3 times. Okay. Yeah, they grow in places like Mexico and Central America. Yeah, I know that it's mostly like a Latin, or is that the right word? Latin? Or should I say like a Hispanic? Yeah. So what else is everyone excited to grow? I know Art of Creation has some new seeds this year. And I know Angela, she's excited to grow some things in that green stalk planter that she has. I know Greenstock has been having a big sale, and I think they just ended a sale yesterday. Um, but a lot of people, I've seen on a lot of people's channels that they had links for, or not a link, but a code for like a discount on the Greenstock. I wish I could afford a Greenstock. Those things are like $100, and I don't know. I'm just not. I'm just not in the market to spend that on a planter. Not yet. Not yet. I got some of those stackable planters from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna grow in those. I love the Dollar Tree, you guys. They got some pretty good stuff this year, and I was actually able to take advantage of it. Dragon fruit. Yeah, somebody else was growing dragon fruit. I can't remember. Is it Jan? Simply Jan? Was she growing dragon fruit? Or was that a dragon fruit she had on the countertop? Somebody else had dragon fruit. I know New Jersey Indoor Gardener had dragon fruit growing. Yeah, I know that you had that growing, but I think somebody else too had it. I'm excited to grow more this year. Trying corn, potatoes again, and a mired lemon. I think I might be overzealous. Like you said in the beginning, I want to grow so much, but I need the space. Yes, I'm telling you, when I buy seeds, you guys, I feel like when I buy the seed, that it's already in my garden. Like, like just the act of buying the seed is like from like it just like magically is growing in my garden already. It's so not realistic that I have to actually find a place to plant these seeds. And I might not get to grow everything that I bought this year, but I do have a pretty extensive list of things that I want to grow. And I have a large garden. I do. And I could probably I could find I could find the space. I want to see the website right now. Oh, bless you. I'm telling you, I can't. I was just talking about it a little while ago. I can't watch people's seed hauls because then I want to go buy the seeds that they have. I want to go buy all the things and I want to grow all the things. Oh, here's that list. I was looking for a list earlier and it was the insectary plants. So the insectary plants are the plants, the flowers and stuff that attract pollinators and all of the good beneficial bugs. So I made a list of the flowers and then I made a list of what bugs those flowers attract. So alyssum, when I told you I was giving away a pollinator pack, the pollinator pack is alyssum, bachelor's button, Shasta Daisy, autumn beauty sunflowers, and then zinnias and a wildflower mix. So alyssum, alyssum attracts hoverflies. Okay, hoverflies eat aphids, small caterpillars, and thrips. Okay, so I want to attract hoverflies because I don't want no aphids and I don't want none of them small caterpillars. You know them caterpillars, right? Yeah, them caterpillars. So then, what else did I have on there? Bachelor's button. Do I have that down here? Bachelor's button. I don't have it written down. Shasta Daisy. I know I wrote that one down. The Shasta Daisy, that one attracts minute pirate bugs and beneficial mites. So the pirate bugs and the mites. They also eat the thrips, the aphids, other mites, scales, and white flies. So starting small, I already inherited blueberry bushes, raspberry bushes, and strawberries. See, you're like ahead of the game because I don't even have all those, and I really want those. I want a small orchard. I'll have all three have been coming back growing on their own before I moved here. Yes, those are perennials, so they will come back. New Jersey Indoor Gardener said next week she's doing a giveaway, a small greenhouse. So if you haven't subscribed to New Jersey Indoor Gardener, you guys can head over to her channel and subscribe and watch out for her giveaway. Yep, so what was another one? I had Alyssum, Bachelor's Button, Shasta Daisy, Calendula. I bought that today. I bought that this year too. I added that. That was a new one I added, and that is for attracting bees, ladybugs, hoverflies, and butterflies. So ladybugs are really good for aphids and mites and whitefly and what else? Some others. Sunflowers attract pirate bugs and bees. Pirate bugs are good for thrips, aphids, mites, whiteflies, beetles, fly larvae. So yeah, it's really good to have. Oh, the marigolds attract ladybugs and lacewings. Dill, dill is another one. Attracts ladybugs and lacewings, and a specific type of wasp. And that wasp is the wasp that will take care of the tomato hornworms. So there is a parasitic wasp that will lay eggs on a tomato hornworm. And when those eggs, which is called the larva, hatch, they will eat the tomato hornworm alive. Yeah, nature at its best. Uh, parsley's another one. And lemon balm. Lemon balm attracts parasitic wasps and taconid flies. Where did I put that taconid fly? Oh, it's good for the taconid fly. Is good for beetles, fly larvae, and caterpillars. So yeah, you want to definitely have a bunch of insectary plants in your garden to attract all the good bugs. Yes, calendula is a great herb for the skin. I was asking you, Amy, do you have calendula already? Because I was going to send you some if you don't have it already. I have some flower seeds, but not good with flowers. I have to challenge myself this year. I hear you, New Jersey Indoor Gardener. I hear you. I was never really good with flowers. I never concentrated on growing flowers. My husband always wanted me to, beef up the flowers around the property and whatnot. But my thing was always like, I don't want to be planting and babysitting uh, plants that are not giving back to me. And at the time, I was like ignorant to the fact that flowers are very beneficial for my garden. So that I will be doing. I will be beefing up the flowers on the property. And I got some zinnia seeds from Gail at Gail Southern Living. I plan on planting those, and I'm excited about those because I've seen zinnias on just about everybody's channel, and it looks like they grow pretty easily, and they reseed themselves, and they come back every year, so that is a plus. Just planted some starts for flowers. Lavender, lemon balm, borage, and chamomile. Those are flowers, right? You know what? I was going to do some winter sowing. It is an awesome pollinator pack. I've got a few um, awesome packs that I'm going to give away. I want to do some winter sowing, and I put all of my seeds and my jugs out in the greenhouse because I was going to do it out there. And then when I went out there, the compost was frozen. So I was like, okay, let me move it, towards the front of the greenhouse where the sun hits, and maybe it'll thaw that out, and I can come out and get some winter sowing done. So I left all my jugs and my seeds out in the greenhouse. And then we got hit with all that snow and all that freezing temperature, and I haven't been back out there since. So now, thankfully, I have backup seeds, but all of my jugs are in the greenhouse, the ones that I had that I was going to start with, because lavender and strawberry seeds and some other like Shasta Daisies, a lot of flower seeds, perennial flower seeds, have to be stratified, which means they have to go through a cold period in order for them to germinate. So, lavender is one of those things that has to be cold stratified. So, I have to cold stratify those seeds before I can plant them. And I mean, they're cold stratifying, they are cold stratifying, but I wanted to get them in the jugs to cold stratify. So, I don't know. I have some more. I haven't gotten them yet, Amy. I didn't check the mail today, but I haven't gotten them yet. Thank you, Garden State. I'm glad you enjoy it. Out of all my years of gardening, I've been lucky not to come across a tomato hornworm. You know what? Last year was the first year I ever saw one in my garden. Of all my years gardening, I've never had and never saw up close a tomato hornworm until last year. And by the time I saw it, it already had the larva on its back. So it was already dying by the time I saw it. So yeah, last year was my first year seeing that. And last year was my first year with the vine borers too. Those vine borers, they decimated all of my squash plants. I mean, I got none. Wild mountain lavender. Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. And I bet you can collect some seed from those. That sounds amazing. Oh, is this the mail? Look at this. Is this the mail, Amy? Is this what you were just asking me? Oh, no, it's not. This is something. This is something else. This is from Listia. See that?
This is from her.
Listia. Okay, so is this it? Oh, yes. Here it is. Here it is, Amy. I'm trying to cover my address. This is it, right, Amy? Okay. Yeah, this is it. All right. Anyway, if you guys don't already know, I've mentioned it before, but don't laugh at me. Okay. I mentioned it before, but I go on this website and it's called Listia. It's called listia.com. I'll put it in the, let me see if I can. It's called Listia. And basically, it's a free website. And you can go in and you can bid, like auction type stuff, but it's not for money. It's for points. Okay. So what you do is, like, say for instance, all right, let's say for instance, okay, this is a card. It's just an example, but I want to put this up for auction. Okay. So I list it on Listia. It's my listing. And people bid on it, or else you can just put it like a get it now. Like, this is the price for it. This is how many points I want for it. And that's it. And if somebody wants to give you the points for it, they get it. Or else you can put it up for auction and see how many points you can get for it. And then you can do it like that. And you can auction it for like 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, however long you want it. And then people bid on it, and then they win, and then you mail it out. So you get points for things that you put up. Now, I like to try to do things like flat things that I can send in. I'm going to put the link up. Let me see. Hold on a second. I like to try to do flat things that I can send with like just an envelope. And it only costs me like a stamp. Let me see if I can do that. Oh no, that's like a what you call it code. It's my referral link. Hang on a second. There we go. Copy that. Give me a second, guys. All right. All right, there's the link. Okay, so you go on and you list things that you want to sell. Okay, and people they pay you in points. Okay, so you rack up all these points for things. Like, say, okay, so I got this, for instance. It's a 5 sheets of laminating sheets. Okay, crafty people love stuff like this. Okay, so if I want to go ahead and list this, I can get X amount of points for it. Okay. Now, when I list the things, I usually list seed. Okay, that's my thing. I usually list seed. And then when I get my points, I shop for seed. So this was something that I got off of Listia. I don't even remember what it was, but I'm gonna open it right now. So we'll find out together. But it is from Listia, and this is another way that I get free seeds. And they are like great seeds too. Like, here's another one I got, and these are Texas Star Hibiscus. Okay, guys, good seed, and I got this for free. Well, I mean, I listed a pack of seeds and got like 800 points for it, and then I bid on this and got this for 800 points. So, and then a bonus they sent me was Mexican sunflower. So, I'm a little intimidated by this hibiscus, this Texas Star Hibiscus, because I've never grown it. So anyway, let's see what I got from Listia this time. Do they have an app? Yes, it is an app. Go on to this Listia.com or download the app and then use my referral link. I am a seedaholic. I'm telling you, I will find a way to get some seeds. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to yours. That's so sweet. Okay. So, what did I get? Oh, this is that kale. Okay. So I got a bonus of parsnips. That's a shiny label. Parsnips. Okay, that was a bonus. And people always send a bonus. All right. And then I got this Portuguese walking kale, I think it's called. Portuguese. It just it's just labeled as pea kale. But let me see if I can show you guys what, uh, let me see if I can show you guys what this kale looks like. Oh, jumbo walking stick kale. Doesn't that sound amazing? Jumbo walking stick kale. Amy, I will send you some of this because I got a lot. And I know that you like unique things, okay? What? Here's a gallon bag full of parsnip seeds that you harvested this year. I planted parsnips last year for the first time, and I didn't even harvest them. They're still out there. I'm going to be feeding your addiction a little when I mail the package. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for feeding my addiction. I can send you something too now. Make sure that you leave me an email or a comment, or let me know if there's anything that I can send you, okay? Because I got tons of seeds. Takes 2 years for parsnip seeds. Okay, so if I leave those parsnips out there, I read that if you leave root vegetables out and you don't harvest them, and you let them overwinter, and then they seed in the spring, will those seeds be viable then? Because that's what I was planning to do, since I didn't harvest them. I didn't harvest the rutabaga, and I didn't harvest the parsnips. So my plan, oh, and I had left some carrots out there too. So my plan was to let those things overwinter, grow back in the spring, and then let them go to seed, and then I'm going to save the seed. Does that sound, leave them out and let them grow until the end of the season? Right, that was the plan. That's what I planned on doing. I'm going to let them grow out to the end of the season when they bolt, and then I'm going to save the seed from them. All right, so yeah. These are organically grown jumbo walking Portuguese kale seeds. Organic jumbo walking stick kale. How cool is that? Let me see if I can find the picture of them. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm reading messages now. I looked over on my Listia website to see if I could find a picture, but it's not a big picture. It's a little picture of her garden. So that happened to our onion and worked perfectly. We have so many seeds now. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what I thought that would happen. So if I leave them, I'll get seed. They got about 7 to 8 feet tall, and I harvested that many seeds from 4 plants. Isn't that amazing? That is so awesome. The water we use is softened. Would have to buy an attachment or buy bottled spring water. The attachment only takes out some of the sodium. Oh, is that because it's well water? So you have a softener? Collect rainwater. That would be my suggestion. Get a rain barrel and collect rainwater, because that's what I do. I collect rainwater, and I try not to use city water or any other kind of water. I collect rain water in a barrel, and I do that, and I use that. It takes a while for me to water my garden because I have to do it in watering cans, but maybe I'll get fancy one day and set up a hookup. You know how they get those little, what are they called? Like the little faucet thing that you can hook up to the rain barrel. What is that called? I'm drawing a blank. Right. Start saving your snow. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes. Start saving your snow. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. Ooh, drops. You are hilarious. Oh my gosh. City water is harsh. I bought a filter that went on the hose tab and still let it sit overnight and use it in the gardens. Yeah, I try not to use city water if I don't have to, but sometimes, yeah. Hydroponic stores sell the cartridge filters. Okay. Hydroponic stores. Yeah, I would not even thought about that. What? Yeah, okay. That's hilarious. Save the snow. Start saving your snow now. Yeah, so that Listia website, you guys should check that out because I love that. I bought some. Most of the time, I will buy things from like Dollar Tree, and then auction them off. Like you know those little. I don't know if you guys ever seen them. Like this kind of stuff. Like this is a thing of poster tack. It was $1. Okay, I can put this in an envelope and mail it for 1 stamp, and people will pay a lot of credits, a lot of points for this. And so for that, I can send that out for what the stamp might cost $1. I mean, the stamp might cost 50 cents. Is that what they are these days? I don't know. I always buy like 10 or 20 at a time. And then this is what I got from Amy at Crazed Family Homestead. Ground cherries. Ground cherries. And the stinging nettle. That's what I was looking for. Stinging nettle. You can make fertilizer with this, amongst other things that it's very good for. Inflammation and other things. It's really medicinal. But stinging nettle brings up so many nutrients from the ground. And along with my rabbit manure tea, I can make fertilizer with my stinging nettle. That's how, because I don't buy makes great soup too. Huh. Interesting. Yes. I don't buy fertilizer, guys. I don't buy a lot of things. I will buy some seeds. I will buy those. The girls call it swamp water. That reminds me when I was little and I saw my grandmother cleaning collard greens in the sink in the kitchen. And I was very little, so I didn't know any better. And I said, "Where did you get those leaves? Out of the backyard?" It was hilarious. My mom, my grandmother, they were all laughing at me. Yeah, it was funny. But that reminds me of that. The girls call it swamp water. You're welcome, New Jersey Indoor. This is the link, you guys. And that little BQZ thing, that's like my referral code. You'll get a bonus points if you use my referral code. Let me see what the bonus is. Bonus points. 250 bonus points. Yeah. I can send that in an email, or you guys can just copy the link out of the chat. But and it's not just for like garden seeds and stuff. They have everything on that site. Everything. I have gotten I have gotten, okay, Garden State Gardener, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's like 2.5 hours, but if you guys are okay, I'm okay. Um, if anyone wants to come up, you're more than welcome to come up. Let's see. Anyone wants to come up? There you go. What is worm compost tea? Worm compost tea is basically when you take the worm poop, which is called castings, and you mix that in with water and you make that into a tea. You have to steep it just like you would a tea. So the ratio, I'm not sure what the ratio is, but you steep it like a tea. So it's so much worm castings per 5-gallon bucket. And then you take your worm castings and you can put them in like a cheesecloth or, a coffee filter or whatever you want. Or you could just put them right in the bucket, whatever because you can put it right in the garden. Um, but if you want it just to be the liquid and not the castings in with the liquid, then you can do it like that. But that is what a worm compost tea is. You take the castings from the worms and you steep it in your bucket. Now some people will aerate it and they'll have like an aerator where it adds like bubbles in the water and makes it like bubble to add air into the water. But I never do all of that. Best Yet Journey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all the mods. Yes. Shout out to all the mods. Gail's Southern Living's channel in 10 minutes. Is Gail going on in 10 minutes, Freehandly Made? Because I can head over there. I don't mind. Throw banana peels in. Yes. I have a video on my channel for the banana tea. Banana tea is so beneficial. It has so much potassium and phosphorus. The two things that other fertilizers don't really offer a lot of. The banana tea has a lot of that, along with calcium and magnesium and other things as well. So, yes. Amy, thank you so much for joining me. I'm thankful for the seeds, yes. And I will have your package sent out. And I will make sure that I have the extra seeds in there for you. The 1,000 head kale or whatever it was I wrote down over there. No water, no till, no feed garden. Heavy compost and fine mulch. My Jack in the Beanstalk garden. I'm the same way. I don't till, I build up. So I will sheet mulch and I will add a ton of organic matter and then I mulch it really well with wood chips and I hardly have to water. There it is. 4 cups of casting to 4 gallons of water. There you go. That's your recipe, TT's Urban Pantry. That's the recipe for the worm castings tea. Now you have to have a worm bin with worm castings, or you can buy worm castings, whichever one. Good night, Amy. Good night. I made a few teas on my channel, worm castings from a local farm and Boogie Brews compost tea sample pack. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. I am going to make a video with, I'm going to have to make a video with the banana, I mean, not the banana, I did the banana already, the rabbit manure tea. Because as soon as my seedlings are, actually they already are, they are going to be in need of some fertilizing and I'm going to be using that. So, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I was addicted to Listia for so long. I have gotten so many things on Listia, let me tell you. I've gotten boots for my kids. I've gotten coats for my kids. I've gotten clothes and shoes and different types of gardening things. And what else did I get? I'm trying to see if I have anything in front of me that I got, but I don't. I was really addicted to Listia for a long time. I used to buy it and stuff. And the only thing that I would list on Listia was like things that I could fit in an envelope, just a simple envelope. I would list like a ton of things that I could fit in an envelope. And I would buy like a $5 pack of stamps, and those things would get me so many points. There's a thing of, what are they called? Glue dots. They're called glue dots, and those go for really good points as well. Let me see, just an example of some of the things that I have listed. Let me see if I can share this. All right, can you guys see that? There you go. So this is what my page looks like here. And these are these little glue dots here. This is what I have sold. So I got 1,000 points here for those, 500 for those. These are the permanent glue dots. Crafters love those. I've auctioned some sugar baby watermelons, just tons of different things. Beet seeds, different types of beet seeds, red amaranth, watermelon radish, collards, lettuce, pole beans. I got 15,000 credits for these pole beans. Isn't that crazy? For 18 seeds of Blue Lake pole beans, I got 15,000 credits for those. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome website. You can browse like all kinds of categories. They've got, all these things. You can buy like, or not buy, but like, just tons of stuff. I've gotten video games on there. They got video games. I've gotten my kids like DS games. So yeah, it's a really neat website. Boil it and let it cool off and pour it in the plants. Are you talking about the worm casting tea? Free handly made. Did you say that Gail is going on at 8 o'clock? I am going to get off. If Gail's going on, let me put up her thing. This is Gail's channel here, and if you guys want to check out Gail's Southern Living. Thanks, Mike, for coming in. I miss you. We'll have to get together this summer and do something. Hopefully, we're not in virus-stricken USA over here. So I am going to go ahead and close it out, guys. Gail's about to go live in like 2 minutes. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you guys coming in, and stay tuned for the live. I am going to be able to schedule that probably either this Thursday or this weekend. So hit your notifications, make sure you know when I'm going live. And don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And I guess that's it, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Good night.